As for the nawaqid of wudu, there are 9. Number 1 is to urinate or to pass bowel. Number 2 is to pass wind. Number 3 is to the flowing of blood, the external bleeding. Meaning if a person internally bleeds, then that will not break his wudu, but if he bleeds or the blood flows externally from his body, that will break his wudu. Number 4 is vomiting. Number 5, to be insane. If a person becomes insane, then he doesn't have any conscious about whether he had wudu or not, even if it's temporary. Number 6, to lose consciousness. If a person faints due to dehydration or anything else, one should know that his wudu is broken. And number 7 is to sleep. Even if someone just gives a hint of sleep, meaning he's leaning on something and he sleeps even for a microsecond, that will break his wudu. Number 8, for a mature person to laugh aloud in salah. A salah which has ruku' and sujood in it. That will break his wudu. And number 9 is when a person, a female, is in the state of wudu and her periods come or her menses start. In that case, her wudu will also break. Previously we discussed that vomiting breaks your wudu. Now there are 3 types of vomit. Number 1 is to vomit food or drink. If a person vomits food or drink and its amount is to a mouthful, then wudu will break. Number 2 is to vomit blood. If a person vomits or spits out clotted blood and its amount is equivalent to a mouthful, then wudu will break. Even if a drop of thin blood comes out into the mouth, then wudu will break. So if it's clotted blood, then it has to be a mouthful. But if it's thin blood, flowing blood, and it's less than a mouthful, then, and that does not mean from your gums. It means from its vomit. It's coming out from internally from your body. And number 3 is to vomit phlegm. Wudu will not break due to vomiting or coughing out phlegm. Now also we discussed that if a mature or an adult person laughs in salah, then his wudu will break. Now there are 3 types of laughs. Number 1 is tabassum, is to smile without any noise. If a person just smiles and there's no noise or sound involved, then that will not break his wudu or it will not break his salah. But if a person does dhihik, that's the second type, dhihik, meaning to laugh softly, that if a person is next to you, he will not be able to hear it, but you yourself can hear it. In this case, your salah will break, but your wudu will remain intact. And number 3 is qahqah. If a person laughs aloud in salah, that anyone standing beside him hears it, in that case, salah will also break and wudu will also break.